Good morning, CHS. Welcome to the Academic Awards for 2019-2020. Here on this different kind of a year, virtual academic awards here. Much rather be in person, but it is what it is. So we're going to go on. And I got to looking at this thing, and you know what? It's time to get down to the nitty gritty, the nuts and bolts of this award. The brass nut and the silver nut, the top two awards in the shop class. I got to thinking about this on this special kind of year and got going down memory lane. I want to show you something here, if this will work. I'm going to turn this camera just around just a little bit. And you can see here's the board we have with everybody's names on here. And I looked at this thing and got thinking about them and wondering about some of these students. Like, it started out with Mike Mickelson for the brass nut and Wes Ladd for the silver nut. And it goes down through there. You got like Sean Showstead in there. I got Craig Kuntz. You got lots of different people in here. Matt Adams, Sean Showstead again there. But as you can see, this award gets put on a board down in the shop, and the students are always asking me, what do the awards mean? Well, this brass nut and silver nut award are kind of awards that demonstrate employability. A student comes in and goes to work and gets ready to go to work. If you take a brass nut, they don't rust and get corroded up like, maybe a galvanized one or, bright one really rusts up. And a stainless one, it'll rust a little bit sometimes. But the brass will hold. You can get it apart. I've seen people take brass things apart that have been together for over 100 years. And it comes apart. And so, is it malleable? Can you create something with it? And the brass nut award is those type of students who do that. They have great employability skills. They're always on time to work. They're ready to work. They're productive at work. They've proved themselves over time that they can learn things and change and, comply to the restrictions and jobs that they have. And the Silver Nut Award is to some students that don't necessarily have all them qualities yet, but they're striving, they're working hard to get those qualities, and they're close. A little more polish on it, and they'll be getting them. So this year, grab them here for a second, the Silver Nut Awards, there's actually two of them that was tied on here. And the first one I want to give out to is to Braden Beckett. Congratulations, Braden, for getting the Silver Nut Award for 2020 on it. And also, for the other Silver Nut Award goes to Wyatt Sorenson. Now, both these young men were in a welding class together, and, they come down and they get to work. They go in there, they practice, and they work hard to achieve the goals of the class. And this year's, the Brass Nut Award, goes to the same one who actually won it last year, Anika Witzel. Anika come into class, and she come in. I don't have to instruct her a whole lot, and she just gets down and gets to work. And we're very productive at class, and I expect great things out of all three of these people. And once again, I want to say thank you to Anika, Braden, and Wyatt for getting the Brass Nut and the Silver Nut Awards.